Alright, yo, what's good everyone? Nick Smith is back. It was clearly obvious in the latest episode of the Phoenix Suns My Jam, which was uploaded yesterday, that you wanted to see a trade go down. It was a trade featuring Damian Lillard for, who was it? It was like Damian Lillard for, I think, our point guard, and I'm forgetting his name. Oh yeah, Eric Bledsoe. It was Damian Lillard for Eric Bledsoe, pretty much, and then we threw in, who do we throw in? We throw in, we had Robin Lopez for them, and Karis LeVert for our team. That was the trade that was presented, and I like that trade, and a lot of you guys like that trade. I'll just read out some names, in the comment section down below. Onyx Illusions, he said, yes, do it because Lillard is younger and better than Bledsoe. Then you might be able to trade Robin Lopez for somebody decent. That is what I reckon I'll actually do. So yeah, that was a really good trade. Really good comment, I should say. King Prince said, do the trade, but then flip Robin Lopez for a backup power forward, maybe T-Rob, Nikola Mirotic, Ed Davis, Tristan Thompson. Yep. I don't know. That's kind of... A lot of you guys want to see Robin Lopez off the team, even if I do the trade. John Medina, he said, do the trade. We had Wild Thing, 32, he said, do the trade. Airplanes plus video game said, do it. Alpaca OP, do it. So yeah, a lot of you guys want me to do the trade, and the trade was not that first round pick, but it was actually Karis LeVert. This was the trade that was that I reckon was, I think this was the trade. Yeah, this was the exact trade. Submit the offer, and now it doesn't work. Alrighty, I see what the Trailblazers are trying to do. Maybe if we offer a second round pick as well. Really? I'm gonna walk away and then come back, because that I want to do that exact trade. Maybe if I do it. Maybe if I do this. Maybe if I do this. Well, that's actually really good. Yeah, here it is. Here's the trade. But there's actually some pretty good trades. Jeff Teague, but I prefer Damian Lillard. Jaleel Okafor, but I'd have to give up a first round pick as well. Kyle Lowry, but I'd also have to give up a first round pick. Don't really want Rubio, but I love Levine. Levine, one of my... I might even get Levine coming up in another My GM series if I do another one after this. But I'm going to do this trade. A lot of you guys want Lillard on the squad. Lillard, welcome to the Phoenix Suns. Let's freaking go, man. Lillard is a beast. Lillard is at that top level of young talent. But this is how the lineup's going to look. Why does Noel always go like that? I don't want Noel to have that less minutes. It's so annoying. Lopez, you know, you're going to get traded off the team. A lot of you guys wanted me to trade Lopez, so you know, I'm definitely going to be doing that. But yeah, why does Noel always... That always happens to him. And we'll have Lillard at the top at 36. Then we'll have Knight at 35. Butler at 35 as well. Noel can have 32. Same with Drummond. Schroeder can have 24. McDaniels can drop down a little bit in the rotation. Have about 14. We'll have Towns on 16. Lopez can... We'll have Jay Crowder on 6. Lopez can drop down to about 6 as well. Maybe 8 actually. Doesn't really matter because we'll probably be trading him. Yeah, we'll do something like this. I reckon that's good. I like that lineup. The fans seem to unversely hate your acquisition of Damian Lillard. What do you make of that? It's kind of funny because the Nick Smith Nation, they like the trade, but obviously 2K, they don't like it. I'm going to say the fans are wrong. Lillard gets hype for that. Same with the reporter. And the public opinion, that goes down, but it was already at 100% or higher than 100%, so it just stays at 100% anyway. That doesn't really matter. That doesn't really matter. The goal failed. Now, because it is trade deadline, this is the trade deadline episode. So all the trades have to happen in this episode. And let's look at the squad. I've got point guard Lillard, backup Schroeder. Shooting guard Knight, backup McDaniels. Small forward Jimmy Butler, backup Jay Crowder. Power forward Noel, backup Nene. Center Towns is a power forward in real life. I may move Towns back to power forward, so I change his position. Then I trade Nene and Lopez and get a center. What about that? How about that trade right there? Where's Nene and Lopez? I might just keep Nene and just trade Lopez. But we'll see what comes up. Don't want to give up a first round pick. Oh my goodness. Oh wait. Look at that contract though. That is heavy. That's a lot of money that we'd have to be giving up actually. Millsap and Bargnani. I'll go back to that trade, but I don't know, because Millsap, we need to have money to spend on our players that we want to keep. You know, such as Lillard, Drummond, Noel. I want to keep these players for next year, and in order to keep the players for next year, we need to you know, have the money. So get rid of Bargnani. How much is Millsap's contract? Let's have a look. 14, 15, 15 yeah, he's a lot of money. I'm gonna walk away. I would do it. I would do the trade, but if I go to our free agents or upcoming free agents, look at this: Lillard, upcoming free agent; Drummond, upcoming free agent; Noel, upcoming free agent; Schroeder, upcoming free agent. All these guys are on the Phoenix Suns, and I want to keep them. So that's the reason why I don't want to make that trade. But it was a really nice trade. I was surprised that they'd offer us a trade like that. How about just Lopez and Martin, or just maybe I'll just go with Lopez by himself. Yeah, see, they offer us some good players. The problem is they really want the picks. This trade isn't actually that bad. I don't mind that trade. Actually, I know what I'll do. I'm going to go with Lopez and this Cleveland first round pick and the second round pick. Now we can see if there'll be anything good. Save some money with Len. Jordan Hill, he's on a pretty big contract actually. I reckon there will be a good trade coming up. Chandler, he's kind of on a big contract, but it's his last year. So, I don't know, I kind of like that Chandler trade actually. Yeah, I'm looking at that Chandler trade right here. I'm really liking it. I reckon I'll go with Chandler. Chandler, he's only on a 1-year contract, and he's not on a team or player offer. I don't think. Let's have a look. Let's double check. But I don't think he's on a team or, yeah, he's just on a normal pretty much $10 million contract, and he'll be gone after this year pretty much. So we can always go after somebody else on the squad, but they don't really have anybody I'd really want, to be honest. I kind of like just getting Chandler. Maybe I can, you know, sneak a first round pick for 2018. How about that? That works. Wow, solid. I'm surprised that trade would work, and I'm actually really excited. I'm very excited to have Chandler on the squad. That was not a bad trade at all. Chandler can do some work for us off the bench this year, so I'll take that trade. That's some really solid trades going into the rest of the season. This is the halfway point of the season. Now what I can do is switch Towns back to the power forward position, which his original position actually was. So I just go to vitals, then I go power forward, secondary, center, accept, and now what I can do is run this sort of lineup. I'll go to coaching and go here. So off the bench, we'll have Schroeder at the 1, McDaniels at the 2, Crowder at the 3, Towns at the 4, and Chandler at the 5. And then we'll just have these role players off the bench right here that just can step in at any time, do some work. So I'm happy with the trade. I actually really like those 2 trades that we made in this episode. Comment down below what you thought about the trades that I made in the episode. And last but not least, I'll see what I can get for, you know, maybe Martin and Nene and Miller, but I don't mind keeping really any of these guys. The only guy that I probably wouldn't want to keep is Martin, so maybe, you know, anything without a pick that would help, but yeah, I don't think they want anything for that. How about Mike Miller? Nah, how about Martin and Nene? I don't really mind keeping either of them. This trade right here is not bad actually. Actually, Randolph's he's on a pretty heavy contract. So, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy, really happy with the trades we made. In the next episode, I'm going to face up, I already said this before, I'm going to face up against the Raptors. The reason why I want to face up against the Raptors is because of this. Let me show you the Raptors squad. DeRozan, Bosch is on the Raptors. That's pretty dope. That's like LeBron going back to Cavs. and who else? It's like Garnett going back to the Timberwolves. So Paul, yeah, I like that. It's pretty cool. Bosh is on the Raptors, and then they got Lowry as well with Valanciunas, Terrence Ross. This team is nice. I actually really like that team. And if we go to the what's it called? In fact, we're gonna simulate up to that game. So let's just keep simulating up to the game, and then I'll play the game in the next episode. Trade deadline, we already made our trade, so I'll just continue the simulation. And it's gonna be Damian Lillard's debut for the Phoenix Suns. So that'll be pretty cool. Dwight Howard, I will change, but I won't change, so I'll just leave it at that. So cool, so cool. Let's get a win right there, and we got level 115. Let's do 3 free visits for all prospects for each season. Nah, not that. 10 plus pricing changes. I'll do that. That will get us some more profit. Any NBA team wants more profit. Let's just continue simulation. Actually, don't continue simulation. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's go back to contract extensions. I can't even offer any of them a contract, so it doesn't really matter actually. Let's keep simming up to the game. The Raptors, man, they're actually. I might do a Raptors My Gym eventually because they got some work to do, I guess. With their roster, it's nice. I actually really like the players. Some of them, DeRozan. I like DeRozan, but he didn't have a good end to the season, man. He was shooting very low percentage, so I don't know. I want DeRozan to come back like the real DeRozan that we saw towards the middle of the season. Nene, no, I'm just gonna say not hard. All the players go up in morale anyway, so 2K needs to fix that for NBA 2K16. If a player is upset, they should be really upset. And wow, we fouled a goal, but it doesn't matter. Let's go back to the power rankings, or just anything. The conference right here. Where are the Raptors? They're 31 and 33, which is it's actually not too good, but they probably. How about can we go to statistics and no player stats and go to the Raptors. Let's go to the Raptors real quick. Bosh is leading them in points. He's leading them in rebounds. So he's leading them in blocks. So Bosh is definitely doing work for the Raptors, and he's only been there for I don't know how many games, but he's it doesn't really say how many games he's been there, but I don't know. It's kind of cool how Bosh came to the Raptors. So yeah, Heat moved Chris Bosh to the Raptors for Lou Williams. So I don't know. I guess it was a good trade for both teams, but yeah, it's been your boy Smith. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I'll be playing the Raptors in the next episode, but yeah, I'm out, guys. Peace.